Hello everyone, it's Elizabeth. In this video, I'm going to be swatching the brand new Body and Soul collection from China Glaze. This is their summer 2019 collection, and it is full of nude shades that are really fun and have a really fun twist for summer. So I am really excited to hop into swatching these shades, and they are available at Ulta, Sally Beauty, and JCPenny Salons. And links will be below, and yeah, if you are interested in checking out this review, then just keep on watching. First up is Skinny Tripping, which is a peachy pink shimmer. Here is the first coat of Skinny Tripping, and you can really see that shimmer in there, which is super pretty. This one, I'm really impressed with the formula. It's covering beautifully on that first coat. Self-levels really nicely. I am just obsessed with the wider brush from China Glaze. I'm so glad they finally decided to do that. But yeah, this formula is incredible. The shimmer in there is really pretty. I was a little bit apprehensive about this collection because I am pale all year round, so I wasn't sure how these colors were going to look on my skin tone, but I think this peachy one really complements my paleness nicely. But I think it's also one that is going to look really nice on universally over a lot of skin tones. So there's the first coat. Here is the second coat. And the second coat does become completely opaque with this polish. And I'm just really, this whole collection really intrigued me because China Glaze is really known for having more brighter, fun colors that are really themed for each season. Not that this collection isn't themed for the season, but usually they have really bright neons for summer, so I was really surprised that they decided to go for more of like a neutral route. So I really like this one. I was just really interested with this collection, but the formula is fantastic. This is Beach Buff, and this is a rosy silver micro glitter. Here's the first coat of Beach Buff, and this one has another great formula, covers really well. That rosy pigmentation is quite pigmented, but then you can still see those silver micro glitters. I can see it is a little bit textured, so I'll be interested to see how it is when it dries down. Of course, if you add a top coat, I think it'll smooth out and stay shiny, but very interesting polish. A lot of these, because they do have that unique shimmer or glitter in there, so these are all super unique to my collection. So there's the first coat. Here is the second coat, and I did notice when it dried down it is not textured, it does smooth out. But of course you always want to add a top coat to prolong the wear of your polish. So this one covers completely in two, again really unique. I am loving this color. I think it does look nice with my paler skin tone, but again I think these are all universal shades, so they can really go with any skin tone. But I love that like rosy shimmer type polish. I think it's really pretty and very unique for summer, especially if you have more of a professional job where you can't really wear fun bright colors. This is still something fun for summer. You got a little bit of shimmer, but it's definitely more of a professional clean cut look. This is Beaches and Toes, and this is a top holographic micro glitter. Here is the first coat of Beaches and Toes, and this is a so super gorgeous holographic polish. Was not expecting this one from this collection. Really pretty. So this one does have more of a sheer base, but I think that really helps to bring out the holographic shine in there. So this one will take a couple coats to build up to full opacity if that is desired. I think it does look really pretty with just one coat for a natural look with a little bit of shimmer and shine. But this one, the formula is fantastic. It is really even, really easy to work with, just a little bit sheer. Here's the second coat. And the second coat is surprisingly more opaque, like it definitely builds up that color beautifully. So if you do want more of the color, 2 coats is definitely gonna work for you. If you are in a hurry, you just only have time for 2 coats, I definitely think a third will make it completely opaque. But I love how this one is really versatile, so you can really play around with how natural the look you want. So like I said, that just using 1 coat will give you that natural look. Your nail line is still gonna show, but you definitely get that gorgeous holographic shimmer in there. 2 coats, you can still see a little bit of your nail line, not a lot, and you get more of that color. And then I definitely think 3 coats will be completely opaque, but let's just see. So here is a third coat, and the third coat is completely opaque. I am so surprised with this polish. To be honest, this whole collection, not that it was boring, but China Glaze is usually known for like their fun bright colors, especially for summer. So I was like, this is very interesting, I will see. But honestly, when I got the press release, I didn't really look at the pictures of the bottles or read the description, so I had no idea that all of these were full of shimmer or glitter. And the fact that this one is holographic is just incredible, because it is, again, if you have a job where you can't wear fun bright polishes, you can still wear like a neutral shade but have that fun holographic shimmer, and I'm obsessed with this one. I love how it looks on my nails, so I will definitely be wearing this one this summer. If not today, I might throw this one on today after this video because I love it so much. This is Tandue Attitude, and this is a golden tan micro glitter. Here is the first coat. And this one has more of that sheer base similar to the last one I just swatched, which again is really nice if you want that natural look. You can just throw on a coat and have a little bit of shimmer on your nails, but it's still not going to be super noticeable, and it does look really classy and natural, but you still get a fun shimmer. This one is so pretty. I think this one will really bring out like deeper, more tan skin tones than me too, so if I get a little bit more tan, I think this one will look really cool on my skin tone. There's the first coat. Here's the second coat. And again, this one builds up really, really nicely. So not completely opaque in 2 coats, but you get more of that color to show through. And 3 coats, I really strongly believe that it will be completely opaque. And I do tend to do thin coats. I know a lot of people comment on my swatch videos that I need to do thicker coats, or that it bothers you that I do thin coats. And I do thin coats for a lot of reasons. One is that they dry faster if you do thin coats, and your polish tends to last longer when you do thin coats instead of thick coats that don't dry all the way and then they get globby and then it's more prone to chipping. So I do thinner coats because whenever I paint my nails, I do thinner coats. So I'm sorry if that does bother you. If you do thicker coats, you'll be able to build other polishes up more quickly. However, I do thinner coats. I think it definitely just makes your polish last longer, your coats will dry faster, and overall, even though you are doing an additional coat, you probably will find that you can do your nails a lot faster because you're not having to wait around for thick coats to dry. So there are a couple other reasons I do thin coats, but that is just like the main point I want to get across. So if it bothers you, I'm sorry, but that's just what I do. And here is the third coat. And this does build up completely. So this is a really gorgeous, more tan shade, and not that it doesn't look good on my skin tone, but I think this one is definitely geared towards darker skin tones, but I don't hate it on mine. I think it brings out some goldenness, which is really pretty. I love that shimmer in there, and I think it's just overall really pretty polished. These formulas are just incredible and amazing to work with, so I really recommend this collection if you're interested in some fun, shimmery, natural shades. Here is Copper Tunist, which is a copper shimmer. Here is the first coat of Copper Tunist. And this is definitely a deep copper shade. It looks just like a penny. So I am trying to be very careful with my brush strokes because this is a metallic polish, and a lot of times your brush strokes, not so much matter on the first coat, but the second coat you definitely want them to look straight. But honestly, this one does self-level really nicely, so that's not something you might not have to worry about. But first coat, pretty good, a little bit sheer, nothing to be too worried about on the first coat, but looks really pretty. Here is the second coat, and this one covers really nicely, makes the color a little bit darker on the second coat. I can still see my nail line a little bit. I don't think you can see it on camera, so I'll still do a third coat just so you can see, but definitely don't need one. And you really just get more of that like gorgeous rich color on the second coat, which is so pretty. It does look just like a penny and just looks golden and gorgeous. So there is the second coat, but I'll just show it anyway. So I don't think anything really changes with the third coat other than just becoming a little bit more opaque, which you really can't see on camera, and you really can't see it off camera. I just notice sometimes I am quite picky about what I can see. So really, really gorgeous color though. Again, I think this one is just will universally look good on a lot of different skin tones. So there is 3 coats. This is Glow Worthy, and this is a golden brown holographic micro glitter. Here is the first coat, and this one does have a bit of a sheerer base, which again is awesome because you can kind of play around with it being more of a natural polish, especially if you have a darker skin tone. Mine would probably, you can see it a lot more, so it's a bit more noticeable, but if you do have a darker skin tone, you can definitely get away with this one as being like a really cool natural polish, which is awesome. And the formula is absolutely incredible with this one. You can really see the base color, and you can also really see that gorgeous holographic shimmer coming through. Here is the second coat, and this one definitely builds up quite a bit in the second coat. I can still see my nail line a little bit, so I will do a third. But overall, really gorgeous polish. Something I really love about this collection is that all of these polishes are super unique. I don't know any brand that has come out with polishes like this, and I don't own any in my collection that are anything like this. So I think it is really cool that it's really like refreshing and fresh to have a collection that is unlike anything we've seen. And here is a third coat, even though it probably doesn't need one, just so you can see. I am obsessed with this one. I really, really love it. I love how it looks. I love how really holographic shimmery it is. It's just stunning. That micro glitter is gorgeous. And I'm just really impressed with this whole collection. I really did not think I was going to be. I did not think I was going to like it at all. And now I really love it. So there is 3 coats. This is Bronze Ambition, and this is a chocolate gold shimmer. Here is the first coat. This one has really great opacity in that first coat. Definitely a darker shade, and you can still see that shimmer. It's not quite as prominent as the other shades that we have swatched, but you can definitely still see it. This one is a tad streaky, probably because I am doing thinner coats. I know that's going to bother some of you, but it's just what I do. So otherwise though, great formula, super easy to work with. So there's the first coat. Here is the second coat. And I would say this one is completely opaque in 2 coats. Definitely the second coat though completely changes the color that it is, makes it more the color in the bottle, but completely transforms the shade. So you're definitely going to want 2 coats for this one. But it is just like a really warm chocolatey color, and it has that shimmer in there though, so it's just nice and fun. So this one, it doesn't look horrible on my skin, but I definitely think this one is more geared for darker, deeper skin tones. Last but not least is Send Hues, and this is a dark brown micro glitter. Here's the first coat, and this one is really dark. It is quite sheer, I would say, on the first coat. Not sheer, it's just like has more of like a, almost like a jelly-like formula, but it covers really well, if that makes any sense. The shimmer is really visible in this polish, very pronounced. It almost has a, I want to say mauve-y or like a deep purple tone to it, even though it's supposed to be brown. Maybe my eyes are just playing a trick on me. But overall, like, great formula on this one. There is the first coat. Here is the second coat. And I think this one does cover completely in 2 coats. Really builds up that color nicely and makes it that really dark, deep brown, almost dark purple shade, I would argue. But yeah, this one is really, really pretty. I think, again, for all skin tones, especially darker skin tones, really with really deep undertones. So yeah, I really like this one. The glitter is really pretty, and I just think it'll be gorgeous in the summer sun. So that is it for my live swatch and review for the China Glaze Summer 2019 Body and Soul collection. I'm honestly obsessed with all of these shades. I was not expecting to like this collection as much as I did. So I was really impressed with all the formulas and all of the fun shimmer that these polishes had. They're all super unique. So definitely let me know in the comments below if you'll be checking out this collection and purchasing any of these polishes. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. I'd really appreciate it. My goal is to hit 10,000 subscribers by the end of the year, so I think we can do it. Be sure to hit the subscribe button. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in my next one. Bye.